Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my Banished. Bleh. Why did I think I'm playing Banished? I guess it sounds kind of like Banner Saga, but and I'm really used to saying that. But no, it's the Banner Saga. It's a very different game, and we just kicked ass. So we're running away from this little town. The narrative has switched from the original narrative and now follows Rook and Alette, who I thought were like, lovers, but apparently that's his daughter. Because as we all know, 12-year-old girls were Viking warriors. I guess the game's a fantasy. There's also giants with horns, so I guess we can't be too historically accurate after all. Anyway, we've got a pretty good crew, and we got some renown. So can she level up? She can level up. She's got 0. Okay, we got to promote her, build higher stats. So you don't actually choose between these. You get both of these. Okay. Confirm. We don't have any other items except for this, and someone's already wearing this, right? So she wants better shield breaking. That would be nice. And then just a little bit more damage because her damage is kind of weak. And there we go. Who else can level up? Rook is already level 2, and he can level up to level 3. So, cool. Let's do that. Well, level 3, you can start improving your abilities. See, I didn't know that. That's news to me, right? So I was wondering how you were going to be able to do that, but why is it not happening? Confirm. That's why. Okay. Sorry, let's see. Do we want to improve our abilities? It automatically improves your abilities. Very nice. So, yeah, he can actually move through people. And he also marks prey, which I haven't really used to great effect yet. But he's capped out on his damage. He does quite a bit of damage. It would be cool to increase this or this. Let's do that. Both of those. And I thought he's the one using this. Is he? I think he is. It's a little bit hard to tell because you see it appears down here. Do we drag it? Ah, we drag it. I see. So we haven't actually been using it. Well, that was a mistake because it gives 1 armor, 1 strength, 1 willpower. So yeah, that needs to be on my person. And we're about to fight another battle because the dredge are just like... We should have done the move, I guess, where we wait and create a distraction. Maybe. This fight doesn't look too hard, though. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I like all these archers that I've got. I think if we kind of do like this, then they'll have to, like, separate, you know? Which is probably ideal for us, because we don't want them all together. I think that's a pretty good plan. Not going to be able to reach anybody this turn, but I will try to kind of block maybe for him. Man, his movement sucks, huh? Is this some kind of... No, that's not some kind of barrier, is it? I didn't think so. Alright, he's going to move towards Alette. I'm going to be able to get a shot off. I assume these guys will try to reinforce at some point. This guy's going to move next, and I'm sure he's going to head towards me. This guy's got 15. He's much more dangerous. Can this guy reach me? He can if I move forward. Unless I move, like, here. Let's do that. And then what I'll do is break his armor, I guess, with 2 willpower. Yeah, I like that plan. Now he's very vulnerable. This guy, that was not a very good move on your part. So this guy hasn't moved yet. He's going to move, and he's probably going to try to hit the giant. So the giant's got 14 armor. Ivor, let's use their names here. He's got 14 armor, so he can block most of that damage, and if I get a nice solid hit, then hopefully my armor will be able to block it. So let's do that. Well, he's going that way, huh? Alright then. Let's see. I really like this guy's ability to shield Stonewall or whatever. So I might use that. Who's gonna move next? You are. Uh-oh. You will probably be able to hit her, huh? If you use your willpower, you will. I wonder if he will. If he will use his willpower. He can't kill her, can he? 15 damage blocked by 8. Yeah, he can kill her. Jesus. Okay. Trying to draw him over here, but yeah, he's gonna go for her. He's gonna use his willpower and he's gonna kill her. Okay, well, fair enough. Sorry. This is a tough game. All right. Yeah, he one-shotted her. Damn. I didn't realize she was quite as vulnerable as that. Nobody else is that vulnerable, are they? No. No. She was just particularly weak. Alright, you're gonna go that way, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I have 9 damage. This guy can't really hurt me. This guy can't really hurt me. So why don't I just back up a little bit and shoot this guy. I like that plan. I could have killed him. Well, I could have gotten a little bit more damage out of it, but I'll save my willpower. He's going to try to reinforce, right? So I should have killed him. That's why I should have killed him. Alette, she just needs to be moved up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to move here and then try to block damage again, because I really like that plan when it works. But I don't know, maybe Alette is an important character, then she'll come back to life. If she's not such an important character, she won't. I think I've kind of established that that's how it works. Let's wreck this guy. I don't want to be in range of this guy, though. Yeah. He needs to be taken down a peg, I think. I don't want to be in range of him, so what I'll do is I'll just move here. This guy will reinforce. Yeah, okay. Let's kill him. We don't have to deal with him. And we will have to deal with this new guy here. But that shouldn't be such a big deal. Alette will take down some of his armor. He's going to move up, but not enough. And we'll wreck this guy's face. Okay. This guy's going to run away, apparently. Do I need to be scared of him? I have 15 armor. I need to break this guy's armor is what I need to do. I could battering ram him away. Does that work? Yeah, okay, that works. That's pretty effective because especially when they're that slow, they can't like come after you as easily. All right, so he's gonna move next. I ought to try to get a shot off on him, or I could just kill this guy. Converse. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill that guy. Get him out of here. So he's gonna move, and he's still dangerous. He can kill Alette. So Alette needs to not go. Well, she can go like to here, and then be okay. Yeah, let's do that. And she can then the thread the needle won't reach. Okay. So we'll just attack somebody's armor. Let's do his. I didn't realize he could reach her. Damn. Well, she'll be fine. Let's break his armor instead. Damn, that we gotta fucking hurt this guy here. Doing too much damage to us. That's fine, we'll get him. Ivar will take care of him. Yeah, now he's gelded a little bit. Damn! Let's not let anyone else die here. It could happen, actually. No, we'll come down here. We'll shoot this guy in the face. Okay. Now this guy's gonna... He didn't kill him. No, he didn't kill him. Okay. So we get to pillage now. We get to move a bunch of times, right? Really? You still can't? That might have been a mistake, actually. No, it wasn't. Let's do it. Alright, cool. So we lost Alette. Who knows how important she is to the game. Obviously, if she's important to the story, they won't let her die, but... Rook promoted. Ivar was promoted. Good deal. We got some renown, but not enough to really get promotions. The dredge continue to gather in the distance, but leave some space between you, content to watch for now. You gather up the chieftain, who is still breathing, but seriously wounded. So apparently she's alive. So yeah, okay, so basically if a character is important to the story, they are immune to death, apparently. But if they are kind of secondary or not important to the story, then they have permadeath. So yeah, we've established that now, because the king died in our other narrative, because I guess he's not an important character. But Alette is just like, fine. Old fool, says Audeleaf, tenderness in her voice. I thought this is Alette. No, this is Audeleaf. Okay, I don't know, I confused their names. She bundles him in a cart and stays by his side. Only thing we can do is get to Frostwell quickly, she says. As you depart, you watch Skogr recede into the distance, Alette's hand tightly in yours. So I've got my daughter and apparently this shield maiden. Oh, we got 20 renown from that. Though we will be able to give some more promotions out. We are very low on supplies. Pausing to catch your breath, you glance backwards to see the caravan stretched out past the point of safety. They're spaced out so far you're unable to see those bringing up the rear. We've got to pull them together, says Ivar. It'd be dangerous to stop until at least the Godstone. The pass should be just ahead. Alright, so we call an early stop for the day. He said it would be dangerous. He was kind of right about the last thing, and I didn't really listen to him. I mean, if I keep a steady pace, then the people in the back are going to die. But really, I mean, life is meaningless, and in this situation, it's like if you're not strong enough to carry your weight, then you're pretty much just, you're going to have to trim the fat. On the other hand, it doesn't really cost me anything to give a speech, at least to try to rouse people. Let's do that. You make your way to the rear and hoist a small child onto your shoulders. Fight for every step! Remember those who didn't make it, and push onwards. The clansmen see your effort and follow suit, pushing themselves harder. I don't know what kind of voice he would have. I guess he would have like a Viking-style voice. I, by the way, have been watching Vikings on the History Channel. It's amazing. Maybe I'll try to do that Scandinavian accent. I don't think I could pull that off. We made it to the Godstone. I mean, I guess this is the Godstone. This is kind of where I quit the first time I was playing through. I just kind of lost interest, but I'm pretty well into it now. Getting sucked in. I think this is the kind of game that actually lends itself really well to Let's Playing. Okay. Far enough for today, I think. After a day of misery, men and women drop their meager possessions beneath the Godstone of... oh, jeez. Hirdvaljar. What are we doing? We just left our homes because suddenly there were dredge. Probably shouldn't be looking to me for advice. What do you mean you've been telling me what to do the whole time? Look at these people. Somebody has to hold them together. Rook, you're a bit melodramatic. That's you, Rook. Oh, I'm the king now. I don't want to do this because it makes me sound kind of like a pussy. This also makes me sound like a bit ineffectual, and I'm trying, I'm supposed to be a leader here. I don't like any of these options, because if I'm going to be a leader, I shouldn't show that I'm scared or lack confidence, right? Even though you are, you got to kind of fake it till you make it. So I don't like these options, but I'll go with this one. Yeah, a Varl. They want to listen to someone who looks like them. Well, that's true. I mean, you are a giant with horns. You don't exactly instill a lot of trust. What about Odleaf? She's a chick? Let her, if that's easier for you. Okay. So I guess I'm forced into these questions. What am I supposed to do anyway? Lie? Tell them everything's going to be alright? Gods, Rook, I don't know. Pretend you know what you're doing. That's what the rest of us do. Thanks for the advice. Then do whatever you want. Let them fend for themselves if you can live with it. And that would be kind of a dick mood. You humans are absurd, Rook. Furious when you're not in control, terrified when you are. Well, that's a fair assessment of the human race, I think. Pull it together. I'm worried about my daughter. Then why am I letting her fight giant robots? You're right. I think he's right, pretty much, man. Think of how I feel. I'm stuck nursing a bunch of weaklings. I mean, that is true. You do care, I can tell. You're the giant with the heart of gold. Feh. Men are a plague on the world worse than any dredge, as far as I can tell. I mean, that's true. Chats like this are why we get along so well, Ivor. You cynical bastard. You're a giant after my own heart. You sleep poorly, the sun forever stuck to an eternally bright sky. Before the others rise, you find yourself staring over long, low hills covered in pine. -7 clansmen. What happened? The Godstone looms overhead, the massive eyes of Herdevalder looking the same direction as you. I should inspect the stone, give homage to the gods is always important. The weathered stone doesn't see many visitors, not much reason to travel so far east. When hunters come through, they sometimes stop to give offerings, out of habit more than anything else now that the gods are dead. Herdevalder was the god of hunters and of wild beasts, occasionally seen roaming the land as both man and wolf. He was always depicted in effigy with this terrible spear. You wonder what he'd think about these woods being so full of dredge now. He would probably call me a little bitch. I mean, he's a fucking wolfman hunter god. And I'm like, what do I do? A young girl from the caravan approaches you. I made this for you, she says, handing you a crude necklace carved from a branch she must have found nearby. Thank you for saving my mama, she says, before running. I don't have time for this, kid. I've got a lead. I don't have time for your little macrame doodles. Back to your tent, you rouse Alette, who clings to your arm until she's completely awake. Bad dreams. Eventually the camp is broken down and it's time to move on to Frostvater. It feels like an end more than a start. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to... I got a rune. I think that's where I'm going to put a break in the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.